Namaskaram, Tirichittambalam. In today's short, let us explore whether Purusha Suktham speaks about humanities, particularly whether it speaks about Varna system or not. Let us directly address the most controversial point regarding Varnashrama, as critics highlight verse 12 of the Purusha Suktam refers to a birth-based hierarchy. The controversial verse is Brahmanyosya Muhamasit Bahura Janyakritaha Uru Tadasya Tvaishah Patmyam Sutro Ajayata. To understand this verse correctly, we need to examine it using analytical yardsticks in terms of scale, intent, logic, and context. Out of 16 verses in Purusha Suktam, 15 verses speak metaphorically about astrophysics, astrochemistry, and astrobiology, and only one verse suddenly collapses into a narrow discussion of human social division, and all of a sudden speak about anthropology. When the whole Suktam is about cosmic evolution, only one verse suddenly jumps into humanities is inconsistent, and thus we are unable to relate this with a birth based hierarchy. Also, we should not see the verse 12 in isolation, but to see with the other verses. For example, in the opening verse, the Suktam invokes Sahasrasirisha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrabad. This describes the Supreme Being, that is Purusha, as having thousands and thousands of heads, thousands and thousands of eyes and feet, symbolizing omnipresence. When the head of every species is head, the eyes of every being are his eyes. Where is the question of Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra being born differently from separate parts? Let us also see verse 14 in conjunction with this context. Nabhya asit antariksham sishno dhyau samavartata badbhyahum bhumid disasrotrat tada lokagum akalpayan. This verse states the earth, that is Bhumi, in its totality was born from his feet. If the earth itself originated from his feet, is it logical to claim certain humans are feet while others are heads? Then what is verse 12 talking about? Let us understand it through a simple example, a plant growing from a seed. The seed carries an inner intelligence. It knows when to sprout, where to send its roots, and how to grow toward light, etc. This guiding intelligence is Brahmin function. As the plant grows, it protects itself from heat, cold, wind, insects, and animals through bark, thorns, and natural defenses, which is a Kshatriya function. The roots gather water and minerals, and the stem distributes them throughout the plant. This organized support system is the Vaishya function. Finally, the leaves do the daily work of making food from sunlight, air, and water. This essential work is Shudra function. Thus, a plant silently demonstrates four functions. However, the Varna system was later formalized differently, and we will examine that in another series. That's all for today's show. Thanks for watching.